if Smack said that, they're trying to keep all the commercialization out of battle rap, then who started it? And we all know who started it. Yeah. So, I mean, let's get to this whole situation. So, with Charlie Clips, I was watching him versus Hollow Hand, and he went in. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he ain't fucking with Smack no more. He fucking with Coke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pointed to Organic, said he only rocking with King of the Dot. You know what I mean? And that stems from the Smack blog where he said brothers is coming in and just fucking up their first rounds and shit like that, and he's going to focus more on the up-and-coming battle rappers and shit like that, when before he wasn't even giving nobody chances. He was just booking these big names, giving them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Got Diddy in the balconies and all of that shit. Like, that's commercialization to me. This is me being from the underground. And no disrespect. I'm just telling the truth. Now, so from your perspective, DNA, like what is this situation that's going on, man?
I mean, honestly, like homie was saying with the bars over names things, I mean, clearly it's more stuff behind it than bars over names. We know that. My whole thing was that I seen a lot of people that was on the Summer Madness 3 card. They, there's some top tier people, I guess, that's upset they're not on the card, which is understandable. But I've done so much in this game. Battle rap itself has gave me so much in terms of money, opportunities, popularity. I can never get mad for seeing, somebody else just experience what I already did. So it's no hate or jealousy in my blood at all. I'm happy for everybody that made it to the card that would never got to be on that stage, because I think it's something that, you need to experience. It was just that it was stuff going on between me and URL behind the scenes, and that blog just happened to come out during the same time. Yeah. So a lot of people thought that's where the problem stemmed from, but it didn't. My whole thing was that if they weren't speaking about me, because clearly my performance at Night and Main Events 3, whether you feel like I won against Chilla Jones or not, it was a good performance. So when he said that he was basing the Summer Madness 3 card off people that had bad performances wouldn't make the card, if I'm not on the card, then that's sending me a message, basically saying I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So me personally, I just felt like he should have just, if he was going to go that far to do a block, he should have just said who he was talking about to alleviate everybody with this speculation. Like, if you wasn't talking about DNA, just indicate who you're talking about, so I don't have people writing me or I'm not feeling some type of way. Because if you're saying you're basing the criteria of who you're picking to be on Summer Madness is by people that had good performances and I'm not on it, then I'm going to take it as you saying I had a bad performance. So that's where that came from. Plus, we had another situation that we never got resolved. I mean, I'm not going to badmouth him now, because after today when we was on Twitter, I spoke to them on the phone. So the situation is somewhat resolved, not all the way, but where it was coming from was definitely not because I wasn't on the card. It's because of something else that it had something to do with that. But
it was a buildup of things.
It was the main reason was basically not because I wasn't on Summer Madness 3. Yeah. It was other situations. Me, I just feel like if that's the case, if he feels like a lot of top tiers are having bad performances, then I just feel like everybody that he felt like had a bad performance, they should have had a meeting behind the scenes, because once that blog dropped, the whole privacy thing is out the window.
Out the window.
Now everybody that feels some type of way is going to say something, because the whole having a meeting, speaking behind closed doors, it went out the window with that blog. So, I mean, I understand both points of views if that's how you want to look at it, but I just feel like if nobody wanted it to be public, then the blog should have never came out.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I mean, it is what it, because now everybody, like, it's one thing when you have a voice and it's behind closed doors, but once he gave his voice, opinions is like assholes, so everybody got one. So now everybody that's been hiding or keeping what they had built up, everybody's going to speak now because he did. So, I mean, Beasley and them, they wrote on Twitter that the blog was like a Kendrick Lamar diss. But, I mean, I feel like it's that way in another way, because since he did drop the blog, now everybody that wasn't speaking up is. So, it has the Kendrick Lamar effect, just probably not in the same way.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think that's... I don't know. I don't agree with that whole Kendrick Lamar scenario fucking comparison shit.
Yeah. But
whatever. So let's get on to this next shit, man. I need to know what's next on the plate for DNA. What's going on? What's your next obstacle? You got a project dropping, or are we going to have more battles before a project?
I must honestly say both. I mean, right now, after I spoke to them today, we about to see where that goes. So I might be battling somebody on there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Besides that, though, I got this battle with Young Miles and Midwest Miles. He changed his name. In Chicago, going down October 19th. Shout out to Gracie, Guerrilla Warfare, Black Ice Entertainment.
Shout out to Miss Gracie.
You know what I mean? It's Charlie Clips versus JC, me versus Midwest Miles, Cortez versus Big Cannon, Chilla Jones versus Young Cannon. And they got some crazy talent in Chicago on the undercard. So that's going down October 19th. Okay. I mean, I was supposed to battle Passwords for Battle of the Bay 6, but he backed out at World Domination, so I don't think they're really trying to book him. So I told him they could give me another Words at that event, one that I was been supposed to kill. So
the infamous hat,
the infamous Awkward. So they set that up. I'm gonna kill him in Cali, the way it's supposed to be done, because he wanted to battle me in New York, but
your boy Brian.
Yeah, I want to battle him in his home, in his city, and win. I don't want to battle him here because if I kill him here, the alibi on the internet and what he's going to have is that he battled me here in New York is biased. So I'm willing, if he could beat me in his own city, I don't think he can. So that's why I want to battle him in Cali. Yeah. Where he has the advantage. So that, and I got a battle with this dude named Villain in London for Don't Flop.
That's the dude, the albino dude, right?
Yeah, in November.
He's ill. He's an ill young kid, yo.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's my thing, man. As long as the business is right and everything is set up, I'm not with the whole, you know what I mean, I'm DNA, so I'm not going to battle such and such. I mean, that, to me, that era is all over with, man, because if you have a good battle, like, we'll see how it does with me and Sharon, but you quote unquote, you wouldn't say that's a high name battle, but when you see the results, then you'll be like, you know what I mean, it's about good battles. Like me and nobody would picture that to be something that you'll be like that to get mad views. We over 800,000. So it goes to show you that when you have a good battle, the name is irrelevant, because over the last year and a half, we've seen top names go at it, and it didn't equal up to what it was supposed to.